Alright, so still to do. At this point, if I'm really serious about just going blue, black, green, get myself a breeding pool and a watery grave. Get myself some shock lands. Or better yet, well, depending on just how much I want to lean into Death's Shadow, because with the shock lands, I have the option to have them come in tapped, or if they come in untapped, I lose 2 life, but if I'm leaning heavily into Death's Shadow, I could actually turn that life loss into a good thing anyways. So this is the current state of the deck right about now. I don't have that many blue cards I really want to run, but eventually, yeah, that'll change. I'm just double checking that I'm live, right? We are live?
Live, right?
Yeah.
Live?
That and my microphone seems to be working just fine. Nevermore Oasis is down there. I'm just gonna teleport straight to it. I didn't even have that many white cards left over in my deck, so... Yeah, as it is right now, the deck's probably not going to be that different. I'm starting to lean super hard into more like black and green than I was white. So all of a sudden, I don't really have like so many cards I need to just take out anymore. Oh, welcome back, Buzzy. I don't know when I'm going to actually keep playing Pressure. Honestly, not sure yet when I'm going to get back to it. Okay, why did I just cast Death's Shadow now? I literally just wasted it. Yeah. I'll just do the Living Wish now and see what I can go and, like, fetch into. I can always just make white mana with the Birds of Paradise anyways. I think this is gonna be fine still. Play a Forest. Yeah, I can make white off the Birds of Paradise. Still. Oh, right, that had Indestructible. That had Indestructible from the Night Exemplar, didn't it? Okay, so that's why that's still here. Make him sacrifice a creature. Of course. So now I have something I literally can't block. I mean, I might as well attack, because I know I can't block. At all. I was probably gonna die anyways. At that point, I wasn't really gonna be able to outrace the Paladin in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, at that point, probably wasn't gonna be outracing him at all. Right now, I need to go put another card in to make up for the one that I just lost. I just want to get this quickly back to 40 cards. Not particularly looking for red amulets, but depending on, like... I don't know, I'm just thinking maybe eventually if I go find a shop that's taking red amulets and they're selling specifically cards that I so happen to want. Change anti-card. Yeah, we're gonna play for that Misty Rainforest. I'm definitely gonna try for that. I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna do this into Overgrown Tomb, and then Birds of Paradise. Hand rip here. Okay, even he also has a Maelstrom Pulse. 2 copies of Dimir Cut Purse. And I have a Maelstrom Pulse that could actually destroy them both, because it's like this cards with the same name, so... I'll rip the Spectre. Okay, you just drew another copy of Spectre then. I'll just wait to see what else my opponent does. Oh, Birds of Paradise. Alright then. Dimir Cut Purse. Okay. Where's my swamp again? Ah, yes, right here. Maelstrom Pulse, target Land War Elves, that's fine. Abrupt Decay. I think I'll just cast this and see if it survives a turn. I guess not. Oh, okay, there we go. If this can survive. Vidalcan Heretic. You can't block my creature, though, at least, so I'll attack for 1. It's a you may, so I actually do have to actually activate the trigger. Mana drain. Let's do this again now, shall we? This time I'll actually remember to draw the card. I'll swing again and then draw another card. Okay, so he's gonna go fetch into Dinrova Horror. I'm thinking of just gonna, like... Well, I'll float the mana off this first. Can I float the mana or no? Never mind. Okay, Soul Ring. I'll just play both of these, actually. Never mind. Not gonna tap my lands right. I'll just cast 1 then. Maelstrom Pulse. Okay, good thing I didn't put both on the field at once there. Otherwise... Okay, I'm starting to think I finally ran my opponent out of cards. Very, very grindy game this was. Okay, on second thought, maybe not. Temporal Spring. So I know what I'm going to be drawing next turn, of course. Yeah, at this point I'm probably actually just going to be like trying to win the game with the Treetop Village at this rate. Okay, oh hey, another Deathrite Shaman. Baleful Strix. Just another land. attack with these two. I'm gonna get rid of the Shadow Mage Infiltrator. He's gonna go fetch, and yeah, that looks like it. Okay, yeah, give me my fetch land. I think this is gonna come out to make room for the Misty Rainforest. Yeah, give me my fetch. And I still have to find an Elementalist somewhere. Still. But I got Ape Lords, among other things, just following me around instead. Wait, is there even an Elementalist around here? Maybe I'll have better luck if I go into the mountains or something. Maybe? I don't even remember that card. Okay, further up in the mountains, that seems to be where I need to go. I did seem to have better luck up in the mountains looking for one of these. We're gonna try this hand. Oh, hey, Birds of Paradise. Kindle. Right. Okay, then, I see. I'll just make her sacrifice her creature. Okay, I'm just gonna take 2 then. Alright, where are my lands? It would be kind of a waste to just grab only a land off Living Wish, but at this rate, I very well may have to do that. Okay, can this at least be a land? No, it's not a land stuff. Counterspell the Inquisition of Kozilek. Okay, then. Okay, how much damage is this taking? Okay, apparently it took 4, and so did I. Marsh Flats. Okay, at least there's a land. I'm just gonna Hand Ripper instead. I'm starting to run pretty low on life here. I don't know. My life total is starting to run pretty low right about now. I'm getting nervous. Don't really have anything in here exactly just to go, like... Okay, I have Vampire Outcast. They have lifelink. We'll see if I even survive another turn. Okay, so you're saying there's a chance. Counterspell. Okay, Pulse of the Grid. I thought that was going to be another counterspell. I'll just pass. Frantic Search. Kindle again. Sure. Preordain. Then, oh, finally back to me or no? Okay, that can give me some life. Yeah, well, she's all tapped out. I should definitely try and use this to my advantage. How much damage do I take here? 4. Pulse of the Grid again. I need to start desperately gaining some life, and now. We'll see if I even get another turn. No, I don't get another turn. No, I clearly don't. I needed just, like, maybe one more turn to do something. No, I just clearly wasn't gonna get that one more turn. Yeah, being behind on lands pretty much, like, for the first couple turns of the game, that certainly didn't help either. Being, like, literally stuck behind on land, that wasn't doing me any favor either. That art made me think of... Which art? Like, every Magic card has art. Made me think of Garage Bad Dream Adventure. No, I have never even heard of the game, let alone played it. So just to answer your question really quickly, no. A 2-mana 2/2 that has an upkeep cost. That's just terrible, actually. Whenever you cast a spell, return Jackalope her to its owner's hand. Yeah, playing this game, you really just forget just how many bad cards there are. Okay, but again, where's the Elementalist? Or is there not any around here still? I might have to just actually abandon the quest because another village is under attack. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're gonna try this again and hopefully actually get a better hand. If I get a better hand, I can probably make this work still. Okay, for one thing, I have, like, several more lands this time around. I'm gonna Verdant Catacombs into a forest, Birds of Paradise. We're gonna do turn 2 Shadow Mage Infiltrator. This is fine. I'll cast another bird. Sure. Hint to Torok, I'm gonna Hand Ripper. Take, like, just 2 random lands out of her hand. Preordain, she's gonna do. And then cast a 3/3 flyer. Oh, perfect, I just drew the Doomblade. Oh, hey, I have a mana drain. I can just counter this. Oh, right, I get... Oh, 5 extra mana, but... Yeah, 5 colorless mana, which I have nothing to do with it. So yeah, good thing we're playing by 2016 rules. It's not just like the 2016 card pool, but also 2016 rules as well, so any unspent mana just disappears. It doesn't burn you for 1 point of life every single mana you have. You lose the mana, but you don't also lose 1 life for each mana that goes out of your mana pool that was unspent. I'm gonna play the Living Wish. I think I'm just gonna go with my boy Plated Slagworm. Counter spell. Never mind then, it's gonna get countered. I should have maybe just waited for it to, like, not have any mana up to do that. Okay, at least this got to go through. I'll still attack her for 4. Fork the accumulated knowledge to copy it. Just to get some extra card draws. Electrolyze targeting my 2 1/1s. Attack with both of these. Get another draw. Pass it back. Wait, so that costs 8 mana to cast, but how big is it even gonna be? 9/9. Okay, that's huge, actually. Okay, can't block Shadow Mage Infiltrator, so let's go in for another... Let's go in for more damage with that. Then I'll cast the Damnation to nuke the board. Three lands. She's just only got lands, apparently. New horror game, you say? Ao Oni, so is that like the name of the franchise? I mean, if so, I've never heard of it. There we go. Oh, this is the duplicate card you're choosing, right? It's showing me my entire collection, so I can just take a copy of anything again, right? That probably was the duplicate card, which I'm just gonna take. Eloran Village, where was this again? Ideally before we lose the town, before we lose Pyrenian Tavern. Hurry up. Alright, dueling this Beastmaster now. What's my hand? 1 land hand. Two lands and 4 spells. Okay, that's good. He mulliganed to 3. That's really good, actually. Misty Rainforest into Overgrown Tomb. Deathrite Shaman. Pass. Add mana. Turn 2 Drana. Leatherback Bailiff. I guess that will at least be able to chump block it. Sure. That could at least chump block it. Meanwhile, I can start going in for some actual damage. Or I'll just take 4 to the face for now. Okay, what does this do again? Power and toughness each equal to the number of non-basic lands I have out. Also trample. So I guess in that case, I'll just fetch into a swamp, like a basic swamp. They're both attacking. Choose blockers. Colonian Tusker. Sure. And I'll gain some life. Am I really gonna have to just nuke the board because this is starting to get out of hand here? I might seriously have to nuke the board because this is starting to get ridiculous. I just get overrun the next turn if I don't do this. Perfect. He's not finding anything to cast. Perfect. That or everything just costs, like, more than 3 mana, so we can't actually cast it. Perfect. Now, even if he does play something, I'll just sacrifice it, or force him to sacrifice it. Yep. Yeah, I lucked out big time there. Holy shit. My eyes went straight to that Gaia's Cradle. I got like a... Okay, I guess the Dryad on the right is okay. The rest of the cards don't really matter. But, wow, Gaia's Cradle. I don't think my deck is going to be making, like, too good a use of that. I don't have that many creatures in here. I'm definitely not trying to swarm the board with creature tokens, so I'm probably not even going to get that much mileage out of the Gaia's Cradle. It's pretty much a forest without the basic land type if I have at least one creature out. And from that point onwards, I'm basically just profiting. Pretty much anything more than that is just absolutely insane. I'm still gonna put it in the deck regardless. Even if I have, like, maybe only 2 or 3 creatures out. Still, you're getting, like, 2 or 3 mana from a single land, which is still insane. And if you only have, like, 1 creature out, it's still, you're basically just pretty much like a forest without the land type. But I was still thinking, okay, since I'm not really running too many creatures, could this come back to bite me in the ass? Just Gaia's Cradle being one of my only lands and I can't find creatures. Because if I have no creatures on board, then this doesn't actually do anything. Lava zombie. I'll still pass on that though, not bother buying it. Now, if you don't mind me, I'm probably just gonna go sell some more cards off. Aspect of Wolf. Oh, we're going way back. We're going way back with this one. But no. If I was still playing white, that would be a decent combat trick. If I needed combat tricks, that is. That's still too much mana. For, like... I mean, it's a decent card otherwise, but the fact that it costs 5 mana... If it's not just gonna, like, outright, like, start helping me win the game, then I'm not gonna bother. Destroy a target land, gain 2 life or 4. I don't want to be paying more than 3 to blow up a single land. I feel like once you have to like start paying 4, it's like too much. Anything more than that is even worse, of course. Mass Polymorph. This goes for 425. I'm not really building my deck in such a way that I really want to try and polymorph into any specific creatures. This would be a really good way to just cheat out large creatures. If you can build your deck in such a way to just do that. Then again, I think there's just a polymorph, like, for a single creature that only costs 4 mana. Build your deck in such a way that there are, like, very few creatures in it, all of which are just ones you want to cheat out into play. I don't know, maybe try and also put something to just put in some non-creature cards that put creature tokens so you can just polymorph them into something, like, much larger. But I'm not currently building my deck to do that, so I'm just gonna sell it. This is worth a 240 gold, apparently. For only 2 mana, but I can grow pretty big pretty quickly if you really just build your deck for it. It would actually fit pretty decently into my deck, so I'm probably just gonna leave it there. Can't believe Regeneration sells for 150 and it's like some random common. I also have this too, it only sells for 130. Like, come on, it's a reserved list card. You can't give me more? Okay, and then to the left of that is a card I've literally never even heard of. And they'll pay me 665 gold for this one. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a first counter on Sarah's Liturgy. Sacrifice Sarah's Liturgy. Destroy that many artifacts or enchantments. So just to destroy one, well, you're paying 4 mana up front to do nothing the turn you play it. The turn after, you're paying 1 to destroy 1 artifact or enchantment. Well, of course, you can just destroy multiple permanents with 1 card, but still. I feel like this would still be just, even in the best case scenario, I'd still, like, see myself just sitting around too long to actually get anything accomplished. Always nice to be able to blow up multiple cards with just a single one, but that's way too slow at it. Yeah, much too slow for my liking. Oh, holy crap, I didn't even realize that I had all the Urza's lands. I'd probably only seriously attempt to just use these Urza's lands if I had multiple copies of each. Also, cards have just searched them up like Expedition Map and whatnot. I don't even know how this got in my collection, but I'm never gonna play it. Zodiac Dog. I don't know how this got in my collection either. I must have won that off of somebody. Also, probably never gonna use it at this point. This is worth 240 apparently. It has melee, so it works much better in multiplayer games, where you can actually attack multiple opponents. In a 2-player game, you'll only be able to, at best, give it a +1/+1, because there's only 1 opponent to attack. Yeah, cards with melee, but they're never going to be able to realize their full potential in 2-player games. And as far as I know, like, there's still no way to duel multiple people at once in Shandalar. I have the money to spare, so might as well. Oh, wow. Alright, wagering a Gaia's Cradle for a polluted Delta. I'll do it. The dragon also apparently starts with an extra card. You will take the first turn, and we will try this. Okay, don't want to cast anything right away. Mox Sapphire. Recall. Yeah, he just gonna, like, start his first turn with a piece of the Power 9. I'm probably not gonna be in for a good time here. Now that I also gotta discard 2 cards. I'll make you discard 2 as well. Alright, so where is Overgrown Tomb? Well, hopefully Death's Shadow's gonna stick around for a turn or 2. There goes my last 2 cards. Attack for 3. Oh, okay. Attack for 5. Did he seriously just run out of cards to cast? Contract from Below. Okay, he's definitely gonna have cards now. Additional Scalding Tarn in the ante, but he just drew 7 cards. I'll make you sacrifice a creature. Holy shit, I just drew another Death Shadow. Oh, that one has counters on it. That's why they're different sizes. Okay, so he even played Contract from Below. And I still beat him. I'm gonna just walk with an extra fetch land. He played the Contract from Below, so he drew 7 new cards and he still lost. So I got an extra fetch land. I'm gonna walk with an extra fetch. And this card that's absolutely not worth playing. Whenever a non-black creature dies, put a husk counter on this enchantment. Pay 5 and remove a husk counter from it. Create a black zombie? I think that Spawn of Azar is going to be a zombie? I don't even know. Put this black token with random power and toughness. At best, you get a 3/3, and at worst, you get a 1/1 and it has Swamp Walk. No greater than 3, no less than 1, so yeah, at best it's a 1... At best it's a 3/3, at worst it's a 1/1. And you're paying 5 mana to make the token, 4 to put this on the field in the first place. Creatures have to go to the graveyard. Even if you have the mana, if this has like no husk counters, it still wouldn't be able to do anything. Yeah, back in the day they made some pretty useless cards. Maybe not 100% useless, just overcosted. Yeah, that was like one of the exclusive cards that only came with this game because it would be pretty annoying to try and just work out the random power and toughness without just having like a computer algorithm do it for you. Yeah, that Necropolis, that was like one of the cards that came exclusively with Shandalar back in the day. Like, they never actually like physically printed the card. It's still, like, woefully overcosted, though. I could play for a Treachery. Here we go again with the mind control. That definitely screws up what I was gonna go for, that's for sure. Inquisition of Kozilek, I'm gonna lose Living Wish out of my hand. Hopefully this maybe sticks around for a turn or 2. Knowing my deck, no, it won't. Wow. Alright, so now I'll have this standing in the way between me and card advantage. Oh hey, Birds of Paradise. Doomblade. Treetop Village. I'll take the 3. Alright, now I gotta deal with Deathrite Shaman. I'll take his Death Shadow from him. Oh, right, this can actually block Shadow Mage. Death Shadow. It's abandonware at this point, so it shouldn't be... Yeah, it wasn't too difficult to find this for free. Yeah, back in 1997, though, it definitely wasn't free. Also, I guess in case it isn't, like, clear, I'm playing a modded version of the game, too. Shadow Mage Infiltrator did not exist back in 1997, and Death Shadow certainly did not either. And yes, I do want to lose a point of life. I don't have an Islander Forest in here anymore, apparently. That fetch land is going to fail to find. Yeah, so you must have been playing, like, way back in the day. I know all this was, like, what, during Odyssey format or something? Oh, this has Trample. I'm not even gonna bother blocking it, then. If it's got Trample, what's the point blocking it? He can't cast that, though, this turn, right? Oh, he has just enough mana. Sylvos, Rogue Elemental, just pulled out of seemingly nowhere. In any case, I'll just force him to block, because Death Shadow would kill him otherwise. In any case, he has to block here. I have to block Treetop Village, though. Oh wait, does this not have Trample? Does Treetop Village not have Trample in this game? Is that a bug? I'm gonna go on Scryfall real quick. Treetop Village. Yeah, like the actual card says that the ape has Trample. I blocked and I didn't take 2 damage. Yeah, even in this game, it says the card has Trample, but it doesn't. It's not acting like it's got Trample. Interesting. I'm gonna just force another block here. I'd be able to just stop the damage anyways, even if it did. We're gonna see an attack here still. I would theoretically just be at, like, only 1 point of life here. Oh, there's my Treetop Village. Tap, though, of course. Again, he has to block. The Treetop Village is tapped, though, right? Yep. Okay, apparently I even got a Wooded Foothills. Okay, so I'm assuming, yeah, you were born in 1989 then. Played back then with Foil Polluted Delta, which you bought for... Yeah, I can imagine, like, back in the day, you were actually able to buy those for much less than 50 USD. There we go, duplicate card. So what shall it be? I have 3 Death Shadows already, so I'll probably just cool it on that. I'm thinking maybe Baleful Strix or Deathrite Shaman. Yeah, I went with the Strix. What I also find mind-boggling is, like, if you were to go back and watch some very old games of professional Magic, you'd notice that both players also weren't using sleeves. Apparently because that was, like, a rule to not use card sleeves. Yeah, for some reason, that's how they did it back in the day. I could maybe just swap this out for 2 Priests of Titania or something. Okay, I do have 2. I could have potentially lost one in a duel that went south earlier. White cards, you say? I want to just go quickly, since I'm playing Death's Shadow, and as far as I know, Berserk was in the game, and they'd let you use it. Either if I maybe win without somebody, or if better yet, maybe somebody's just, like, selling it to you for amulets. Since I'm playing Death's Shadow, which can get freakishly huge, I actually want to go check out Berserk. Since this game apparently lets you use it. Yeah, I know in Modern they use, like, I know they, like, use, like, Teamer Battle Rage or something in Modern. Which is red, but only for only 2 mana still. But it's in a color I'm not currently playing. Give a creature give a creature double strike, and if you have something with power 4 or greater, and if you're playing Death's Shadow, you probably will. Also give it trample. That was the place, wasn't it? If I go into the instance, I want to see if Berserk is in here. Casted only before the combat damage step. Target creature gains trample and plus X+0 until end of turn where X is power. I know I've seen this card a couple times before. I just never really played it. Well, back in the day, it was like... Back in the day, this was ridiculously expensive before I even saw, like, any reprints. Yeah, way back in the day, I think, like... Before Conspiracy, like, the first Conspiracy. Like, the most recently this was reprinted was, like, Unlimited or something. So for that reason alone, it just commanded an absurdly high price tag. And we're gonna just slot that in there, don't mind me. Probably gonna keep these in over the Dimir Cut Purse, because if the opponent doesn't have any artifact or black creatures, they can't even block this. Versus a Cut Purse so that they can block with pretty much just about any creature. More or less. Oh, wow. Defeat a Tusk Guardian, win a green card. Okay, now I have to do this. there's no option to just bribe. There's no option to bribe the summoner out of just not doing the duel. You can't bribe your way out of this one. Black Lotus into Rampant Growth. Honestly, that could have been a lot scarier. Dungrove... Okay, we could be in trouble here. Dungrove Elder. I'd probably literally have to use something like a Damnation to just get it off the board. Or just deter her from attacking with it entirely, because I have the Baleful Strix here. Yeah, or I can just deter her from attacking entirely with that. Explosive Vegetation, sure. This thing's gonna grow huge, but... Baleful Strix will just trade with it because it's got the Death Touch. There's nothing to really go and hit with Abrupt Decay right now. Nothing worth hitting with it right now. Rampant Growth. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna Hand Ripper with him to Turok. Force and Overrun. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad I got rid of that Overrun. Not gonna lie, I'm glad I ripped that out of her hand. I'll just pass. Another Explosive Vegetation, just gonna get more forests onto the field. Literally just trying to take her down 1 damage at a time here. And just trying to find... Yeah, just trying to, like, draw all my cards. Okay, that's gonna be how many wolves? I might have to just go and do the Damnation right now. I think I'm probably gonna have to just wipe the board after that. Leaving me no choice but to just wipe the board. I swear, if she casts another of those, I'm gonna be in so much trouble. I'll cast a Death Shadow and I'm probably not gonna block with it. I'm not gonna block here. Ant Queen. Mana Drain. Let's counter it. Get 5 mana and not really have anything to do with it, unfortunately. I'm gonna just go attack with this, whatever. We'll attack with it. She's at 11 right now. Another Howl of the Night pack. Perfect! Maelstrom Pulse, the Wolf token. Kill all of them! Literally just kill all of them. We're gonna Berserk the Death Shadow and attack for 20. And send this summoner packing. Perfect. That was probably definitely the best card I could have drawn. Oh, there's the Tusk Guardian. There it is. He's running away. He's running away. There we go. I got plenty of fetch lands. At this point, I think I actually can afford to lose a fetch land or two because I have so many just coming in. Yeah, that Maelstrom Pulse top deck to kill all of those wolf tokens. That for sure is going to be the highlight of the stream. It really looked like the game was over, and then I drew, like, the perfect card in my deck to just out that board state. Okay, I meant to grab the Overgrown Tomb. Armadillo Cloak, Birds of Paradise. I'll just have him sacrifice the creature then. Play a Baleful Strix and pass. Pass again. Southern Elephant, fine. Okay. That's just the 3/5 with no abilities. Doomblade. Swing with both of these. See if my opponent attacks me. Probably will. Into an empty board. Okay, just like that, I'm suddenly at 1 life. Alright, hopefully Death's Shadow isn't gonna go anywhere. Okay, it's just that. So yeah, that shouldn't be a problem to deal with. I'll just attack with my flying creature. Temple Garden. If I was still playing green-white, that would go straight in the deck, if I was still on those colors. Okay, I can go into the lands, and they're gonna give me... Yeah, if I go into the land section, I can take any land that can make green mana also. I'll just take a shock land that's in 2 of the colors I'm running. So far I have, like, we'll do, like, 2 fetch lands and then, like, 2 of the shock lands, and then the rest are just the lands that the other lands I have. Maybe eventually try and replace this with, like, another shock land or something. Or maybe also this, because if I have 0 creatures, this is literally just like a this is literally just a blank. Horn while steading is... I'm just gonna teleport to it just to be safe. Here we go. I'll keep this hand. I think I'm gonna start off with Island. Misty Rainforest into Overgrown Tomb. Let's attack for 1 here. Okay then. I will just Doomblade that. Nesting Worm. And then add 3 copies of Nesting Worm. I'm gonna let this thing hit me. I guess I'll cast another Birds of Paradise. See if my opponent attacks here or not. Duskdale Worm. Oh my. Pay 2 life. Come in untapped so my Death Shadow gets bigger. Let's see if my opponent's still not gonna attack me yet. At least Abrupt Decay has a target for it now. This would make literally like 5 mana if I even had anything to cast it on. That's if I had anything that I really want to cast right now, which at the moment I don't exactly. Haven Woodworm again. Let's just 2 for 1 here. Let's just pass it back and see what happens. Play another creature. Okay, just got rid of both of those apparently. Another Nesting Worm. Yavimaya Worm. I have all this mana and nothing to use it on right now. Are we just gonna stall him out? Perfect. Living Wish. I'm gonna go into my personal collection. I'm gonna go get... Where is he? I'm gonna go get Ulamog, the Ceaseless Hunger, and cast it. Exile you... and you. I'm gonna go cast Ulamog. Passing the turn back. Yeah, this Forest Dragon is so screwed. He is so screwed right now. Exile 20 cards off your library. Jump block with Llanowar Elves. I'm gonna literally deck the Forest Dragon out. Yeah, we're gonna just deck him out. Oh, Stomping Ground. Extra food! Yay. Honestly forgot why we did that. That was actually just to stop a village from getting taken over. And then I remember, yeah, that was to stop a village from being taken over. Yeah, I just literally stalled the game out with my multiple copies of Death Shadows. It didn't seem to have any other ways to safely lower my life total. And then I remembered, yeah, Living Wish is in my deck, and I also just bought an Ulamog because I thought that would be really funny to just go add from outside the game to my hand. Maybe eventually I'll be able to just have enough mana lying around to cast it, and I did. And of course at that point I'm going to just win the game. Once I'm doing that, yeah, the game's pretty much won. I'm playing a deck that's supposed to be centered around Death Shadow, but instead, I'm literally just going into my personal collection and just grabbing Ulamog. I'm gonna try Inquisition of Kozilek here. So what do I rip from her hand? And then I leave her with an island. Attack for 1 again. Sure. Gaia's Cradle. I just get her the next turn anyways, since she literally doesn't have an out to my creature. Oh wow, mana confluence, and preordain, and a duplicate card of my choosing. We're doing insane right now. It's actually starting to get insane right now. And a duplicate card of my choosing. Oh, this would be perfect for that, like, one deck that I saw that was full of life gain cards. This would be a really good counter for it. I think I'm just gonna take another breeding pool. Yeah, I'm gonna take another copy of breeding pool, actually. I think this will come out to make room for it. Okay, also, I guess let me just go look in my collection again and just start selling cards I'm probably not going to use. Chromium. Taking it all the way back to Legends, but... nah, I'll pass. I'll pass on just playing something from 1994, I think it was. Too expensive. Yeah, really strong creature, but still too much mana to justify me playing it. I'll sell that for a bit of money too, I guess. Oh, I completely forgot. I also had a Polluted Delta in my collection, too. Completely forgot about the Polluted Delta I owned, also. I think I'll take this out for the Mana Confluence I also recently won. So how many lands do I have in here again? Alright, so one of these lands can come out. I'm getting like so much extra mana that I don't really need that badly anyways. I think I can actually just be fine without the Gaia's Cradle since I'm trying to do things for as little mana as possible anyways. I'm playing cards like Death's Shadow. Also just very low cost, like, effective, like, answers to whatever my opponent happens to have. Yeah, low cost stuff like Abrupt Decay, Baleful Strix, and I still have that copy of Doomblade. Yeah, cards like that that just don't cost much mana at all. Also, the copy of Mana Drain that I just randomly found, just lying around a shipwreck. We still have that, too. Trade Red Amulet for any instance. Do I just go grab another copy of Abrupt Decay? Or maybe another copy of Berserk? Oh, they have collected company in the game? Oh, they have collected company here? This was a good card in Standard back in the day. Since then, of course, has been power crapped. Anything else interesting in here or no? We could go with the old classic giant growth. Like a literal classic. I'm thinking maybe just grab another Berserk. For 2 red amulets. Only 2 red amulets. Oh yeah, Force of Will. This was in the game too. The question is, how many blue cards am I actually running? Am I running enough blue cards I can just consistently cast this for 0? Oh, they also have Spell Pierce in here. Twitch. Oh, have I never seen this card before? Okay, that was the original card that just let you tap or untap something. That was the old school way to do it, twiddle. Alright, yeah, Spell Snare's also in here. Peek. Look at target's player hand. Look at target player's hand. Draw a card. Maybe. I'm gonna look at the black instant cards again. See if they have anything like really good in here. They do, but anything I need though. I could take another Diabolic Edict. I'd say maybe also another Doomblade, but I'm kind of tired of just running into players playing mostly black creatures, and then my Doomblade is just kind of a dead card in hand. Yeah, I feel better about playing a Go for the Throat, or even something like a Grasp of Darkness, because those can at least hit black creatures. Oh, I completely forgot they have one with nothing in this game. We'll never actually want to resolve it, though. You'll never actually want to play it, though, but it is there. I guess if you really hate yourself, it is there. I would rather take a Sign in Blood over this. I know it's only sorcery speed, but I'd be paying 1 less mana for it. I would rather take a Sign in Blood over this. If I want to draw 2 cards, lose 2 life, I'd rather do that for 2 mana, not 3. Interesting. Give something -3/-3 for only 1 mana, but you also lose 3 life. Interesting. An Ulcerate. We'll try the Ulcerate. Kill something with 3 or less toughness for only 1 mana. Lose 3 life in the process. Puts us closer to dying, but I'm playing triple Death Shadow. So I think I'll be fine. I think I'll take the Damnation out. Hopefully I won't regret it. I'm absolutely not selling the cards, though. I'm still absolutely gonna want to keep the Damnation. I would never want to sell the card or lose it in any way, shape, or form. It's just I want to try the Ulcerate, and if I put a lot of creatures on the board, it doesn't feel so good to just wipe the board. No, I think I'm fine without that too. Oh, I also have a Preordain. I'll probably put that in the deck too, just to help me find my better cards quicker. I think one of these will just come out to make room for the Preordain. Also, I also have like 2 Scalding Tarns just sitting here doing absolutely nothing. When I said I had like extra fetch lands lying around, I was not kidding. Wallop. Destroy target blue or black creature with flying. Blue or black creature with flying, that's pretty narrow. I guess good to know you have the option, but that's really narrow. I'm probably not going to be really running anything in white anymore at this rate. I still may keep the Swords of Plowshares because it's just like such a good staple anyways. Even though I'm probably not going to be in that color anymore at this rate. Also, I don't know, I kind of want to just lighten the load of my collection here. I didn't realize I still had this Knight Exemplar in my collection. I'm probably not going to be playing that at this rate either. Definitely didn't realize that was still there. Oh, and I still have a spare Drowned Catacomb just sitting around also doing nothing. Oh, another, like, creature that cares about knights. That one giving them double strike. I think I can actually let go of the Archangel of Thune at this point. I'm certain these are going to be the colors that are going to play for the rest of the game, so at that point, it's like, what do you expect? I think I'm now officially committed to these 3 colors for the rest of the game. I still have 2 Birds of Paradise that can make mana of any color, so... And Deathrite Shaman. I can always just make the white mana, add this to my deck from outside the game anyways with the Living Wish. I shouldn't sell it in that case. If I have, like, the means to produce white mana and a Living Wish, and I'm getting overrun, yeah, we'll just tutor up Mage's Sword of War from outside the game. I also still have this too, and I'm never gonna use it. Yeah, for similar reasons, if I have like a lot of mana just lying around and nothing to do with it, and I have Living Wish, search this up. Play this 8/8 hexproof to try and just end the game with. That sells for 480. I guess I'm gonna sell that too at this point. I've had this since the beginning of the game, but I think it's finally time to let it go. It's just taking up space in my collection right now. Even this land, this too, is just taking up room in the collection. Okay. Let's try our luck with that. The Hydra's right there. Yeah, at this point now, I'm definitely not gonna have to worry about running out of money. This is my only land in my hand, I think it is. Put both of these on the bottom just to hopefully, and then we do at least draw another land next turn. I'll hand rip the Hydra. Rock Hydra and Wall of Fire. Okay then. Okay, there's that Wall of Fire. So we have Stream of Life, Fireball, Heartbeat of Spring. This doubles mana production in a deck with a lot of spells that have X in their costs. I think it's perfectly reasonable to just go and take out the Heartbeat of Spring. Perfectly reasonable to just take that from him. We'll go fetch again. Okay, my other breeding pool is here. Oh hey, Treetop Village. I could start attacking with that next turn, potentially, as well. Let's do exactly that. Power Surge. That's just gonna do a bunch of damage to me if I have untapped lands, right? Even if I have, like, nothing to cast, I'm still gonna tap down all the lands anyways. Otherwise, I just get burnt for 1 damage for each land I don't tap down. I really have to tap something else down? I have enough mana. Why are you making me, like, tap down more? There we go. Wall of Fire. I'm gonna pulse that. He's at 3. Stream of Life. Game is definitely not over yet, still. Another power surge. Yeah, safe to say, if Mana Burn was still in the game, I would have been dead by now. I'd be dead by this point if we still had Mana Burn. Thankfully, we're playing by 2016 rules. I can now have any instant of my choosing. Except for, like, the extremely rare ones. Except for, like, the mega rares. Can you get Mana Drain from this card picker or no? I want to see. I want to see if Mana Drain's in here. I'm just curious. It isn't. Wait, they have Mystical Tutor in here, apparently. They'll give you a Mystical Tutor, apparently, from the card picker. Okay. Mystical Tutor, search up Living Wish, search any creature. So yeah, I guess in that case I will claim that as my reward. Yeah, this game obviously just gets a lot easier when you know, like, what kind of deck you want to build and you have the means to do it. It gets a lot easier. I think I'm gonna just take the Priest of Titania out. I think I'll take both out. I already have Birds of Paradise, Deathrite Shaman to help me make mana anyways. I got those making mana for me just fine regardless. Just gotta do something just to get back to like an even 40 cards. Oh wow, Verdant Catacombs up for ante. But... I'll just pass on that. I didn't want to anti-Deathrite Shaman. I literally get to just attempt for these cards for free. Oh, plus, not just the first move, but I also get the first draw, too. For free. The Hydra just also gave me, like, a free draw. Birds of Paradise. Fine. I'll actually just make him sacrifice it. Shadow Mage Infiltrator. Abrupt Decay this. Play a land and pass it back. Fine. Alright, there goes my Death Shadow, I guess. Sol Ring. Maelstrom Pulse. can still attack you for 1, so we'll do that. Oh shit, that's a 5/5. I might be in trouble here. I just have to, like, not discard anything or play anything from my hand. I'll discard that. Okay, Preordain. Can you help me out here? Put both on the bottom. Just, I guess, have it enter tapped. I'm not winning that one. It's not happening. Your ante, Birds of Paradise. I'd only be wagering 1 card, and I can maybe free this city. I'm gonna go for it. As much as I don't want to lose Birds of Paradise, I've seen some of these, like, in order to free the city, you must duel this character. I've seen them make me ante, like, 3 cards at a time sometimes. Pretty good thing to just start the game with. Honestly, this could be, like, a lot scarier still. Three cat. He'll probably just have another one, anyways. Well, that's actually scarier. Now I'll be able to make him only sacrifice the elves, unfortunately. Now I'm at 7. Okay, he's gonna sacrifice the Steward of Valoran. Green? Can I do green or blue? Just to hurt myself for 1 damage, just so that Death Shadow gets stronger. Overwhelming Stampede. I have to block. Actually, no, this still kills me. I have a 6/6 elf coming in as well. Okay, now I gotta deal with another summoner. I gotta deal with another of these. Mox Emerald Forest. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna Hand Ripper. Or... Actually, I can't. Harmonize and Howl of the Night Pack she has. I cannot Hand Rip you here. Oh wow, Living Wish. Don't really have anything I want to let tutor into with it right now, though. Sure. I'll attack with 1 of these. Pass it back. So I have 6 mana currently. Harmonize. Mana Drain. 4 mana. I'm gonna do a Living Wish and grab... I don't think I have enough mana after that to play Ulamog, but I'll do... I don't even think I have enough for Plated Slagworm because it's triple green. It's triple green, so that won't even work, right? No, it doesn't look like it's gonna work. Okay, Rampant Growth, that's fine. I'll just make her sacrifice her creature. Okay, now I can play the Slagworm. Now I got the triple green. This is just like one of the other games. This is just like that other game. Alright, just absolutely wreck her there. Any number of target creatures become... Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. There are spells that can just target any number of target creatures, just to, for example, change their color. I was talking about that card that costs 7 mana that just make your opponent's creatures, if they become targeted by anything that turn, sacrifice them. This is like the kind of card you'd pair it with. But then again, you're spending 7 mana just to... You're spending 7 mana on one card, which is just a lot. Alright, so what do they lose again? A Birds of Paradise? I'll replace it with this. Actually, I'll replace it with Bloom Tender. I'll try Bloom Tender out. That can make, like, up to 3 mana, so we'll give that a go. If I was playing white, I would love to have that. If I was still playing white, that'd be amazing to have. Okay, I have the anti-Bloom Tender. Just the Bloom Tender, though. I don't know, maybe I won't get, like, such a bad hand this time. Let's see. Oh, right, he's still gonna start with an extra creature on the field. Yeah, he's gonna start with a bonus creature. Alright, that's already a 3-3 then. Doomblade. There we go. I guess I'll just Maelstrom Pulse the Watch Wolf. And I guess next turn, just hit the Turok to hand rip him. 5-3. Okay, I got some pretty good cards out of his hand at least. Another Cliffrunner, another one. They just keep coming, don't they? They just keep on coming. Alright, cast another Death Shadow. Hopefully you can just continue to hide behind them. Wait, haste and lifelink on these. Oh boy. Diabolic Edict to get rid of, like, what even? To get rid of what exactly? Oh, Deathrite Shaman. I'll still actually just use it and make them... Okay, these don't have haste and lifelink anymore, at least. Mystical Tutor. Grab Living Wish. And then just go cast that the next turn. I'll cancel that. Can always just do that later. Even during his turn. Wild Nakata, okay. I don't know if I can do Ulamog this turn. I think I have to wait a turn. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many lands is that? How many untapped? That's 8 lands total. I would have just enough mana next turn to do that. Okay, not attacking, I see. That's perfect. Ulamog. Get rid of this here, and both the Cliffrunner Behemoths we're gonna get rid of. Pass the turn. A Crow and Hoplite, sure, why not? I guess we're swinging with these two. Play Baleful Strix, Abrupt Decay, one of the Nakatos. I'll ulcerate the other one. Wheel of Fortune. Black Lotus, what are we trying to do here? I'm a little nervous because we're only at 3 life. Indrik Stormhowler. Okay, Cliffrunner Behemoth. Okay, he still cannot get through my Death Shadows. He still can't break through that. Okay, can I... Yes, I can now. This is indestructible anyways, so might as well. He can't even be destroyed anyways. Okay, that... Never mind. Not even any need to, like, berserk here. Assign trample damage. 20 points left. I gotta just assign all 20 points of damage manually, and a lot of them should get through, right? Yeah, the extra damage did get through. Baleful Strix, Death's Shadow. And then the opponent doesn't even have any cards left in deck to draw. Yeah, these people really had, like, nothing to worry about, clearly. There was nothing for them to worry about. Not when I'm just doing stuff like that on a regular basis. Okay, let's just find this Beastmaster now and just get this duel over with. I think I can afford to lose that, so that's what I'm gonna go with. Okay, so far it's looking good. Mana Confluence into Turok. Okay, 2 copies of the same card. Hero's Companion. Ulcerate. Baleful Strix. Polluted Delta. Had that enter tapped. Go. Play a Death Shadow. Maelstrom Pulse. So this... He'll sacrifice to gain life in response. Attack for 1. Go. Hit for 5. I'll attack for 5 again. Okay, draw a card. Inquisition. It's a forest. Just seeing what he had in his hand there, it was just a forest. Advocate of the Beast. He doesn't have any beasts to put counters on right now, right? Chump block. Berserk. And then just kill him with the trample damage. Do I take the cards? Maybe I'll actually start taking the dungeon clues at this point. Maybe I'll start taking the dungeon clues. Try my luck with some of those. It didn't tell me where the Azar's Crypt though was, right? It just told me what to expect in there. I guess I'll just have to beat somebody else for another dungeon clue then. So I'm starting to think at this point I got plenty of good cards already right now. The hell is a cat burglar? Okay, just make somebody like discard a card for 3 mana at a time. Yo. This is exactly what I was talking about earlier, having to wager 3 cards out of your deck. Yeah, imagine losing all that because this duel goes south. Bloom Tender Death's Shadow Breeding Pool for Verdant Catacombs. Why don't you try this deck? So what does that do? Your anti-Doomblade. Oh, did I just get he just gave me the Warlocks deck? This is the Warlocks deck, right? The one with all the rats? Alright, so now all of a sudden we're playing mono black rats. This is the Warlocks deck, isn't it? Like a carbon copy of his deck. I gotta sacrifice both the creatures then. Contract from below. Waymanti's Demonic Tutor. Not like it's gonna matter though, because look what he's doing. Just animated both an Avacyn and a Godsire. Not like it's gonna matter though. At that point, I've already seen all I needed to see. I'm not even gonna bother playing. I'm not even gonna bother to play out the rest of that duel. Since we already, like... At that point, no, don't even bother playing the rest of the duel out. Oh, now it's a different guy I have to duel. Oh no, I guess this will be interesting. This will be an interesting game. Okay, now. Maybe I'll actually just lose the game to Hypnotic Spectre. I could just lose the game to this outright. Island, Baleful Strix. At least I can sit on that for now. Okay, at least I can sit on these for the time being. Ah, perfect. 2 for 1. Vindicate. Pass. Another 2 Chief at the Edge. We're gonna go into what here? I was really thinking about that. Ooh, interesting. I'm gonna do Abrupt Decay on the Spectre. Okay, now I'm kind of just wishing I actually kept my Damnation in here. Now I'm kind of wishing I actually kept that in my deck. Because this is like one such matchup where I could absolutely use it. Instead I can make him only sacrifice 1 creature. Attack with everybody. Choose blockers. Am I still dead? I might be next turn. Unless Death's Shadow can just hold him back. I have to just literally leave this unblocked at this point. Chief of the Scale. I'm gonna Mana Drain this. I can't even ulcerate anything. Watch this be another... Oh, never mind. Windswept Heath. Another land. I'm gonna die just drawing too many lands, right? Oh, there we go, a Death Shadow. He's gonna go to 6. Okay, at this point, now I'm gonna force a block here. If he can't out these Death Shadows, I'm gonna just keep on forcing blocks here till he has no more creatures. Alright, something else I can just hide behind. Alright, force more blocks, just so he doesn't die. Alright, he's out of cards. Death Shadow for the win. It's been so long since I've been in this town, I really honestly completely forgot what cards they were selling here. Let's duel this Warlock. probably just take a dungeon clue at this point, unless there's something really good that he gives me. Unless he gives me something crazy good, I'll probably just take a dungeon clue at this point. Seeing how good my deck already is, I think that would be, like, the wisest play. I'm gonna snipe his pack rat. Typhoid rats. Baleful Strix. Go. Gonna go fetch into Breeding Pool. Untapped, play this here. And attack. Bad Moon. Alright, so this is attacking. I'll let it hit me. Alright, Death's Shadow. I'll cast it as a 7. Oh, it's getting extra power toughness from... Right. It's getting extra stats from Bad Moon on his side. Ravenous Rats. I have to discard it. I'll just discard a land. Big deal. I literally only lose a land to that. Marrow-Gnar. All rats have fear. At least I have some blockers. Berserk my Death's Shadow. So how much damage gets through still? Will it be enough to kill him? Yep, that kills him. Take the dungeon clue. So that's the location of the dungeon. I kind of feel like just going to actually try and raid one before I end this stream. If I just go back to my menu here, Azar's Crypt, north of Colsnap Glade. Pull up the map and see where that is exactly. I'm actually really close to it. As much as I like the fetch land, I'm just gonna keep walking towards that dungeon. $500 more gold from a Thieves' Hideout. And here we have Augury Adept. Interesting. So that's the dungeon. Marsh Viper, in effect, life loss carries over. Life loss carrying over, I don't know about. Just playing on low life at this point. That might not actually go over so well, thinking about it now. I might have to really rethink my strategy at this point. Okay, but I do start with an extra card in my hand. I'll just pass it. Verdurn Enchantress. I'm gonna Maelstrom Pulse, get rid of this so my opponent doesn't just draw a bunch of cards off that. What is this doing in my deck? Serpent Warrior. Makes me lose 3 life. Well, I have a creature to start swinging with next turn, so I guess. Okay, on second thought, maybe not. Not necessarily over that. I'm gonna take the Daybreak Coronet. Sure. Another Death Shadow. Cage of Hands, my Serpent Warrior. Oh, that's a 5/6 now. Go. 13-14. Oh, hey, at least I have a flying creature. At least this doesn't have trample either. Okay, that's a 6/6 now, apparently. I guess we'll just probably be winning with this at this rate, like one swing at a time. Another 6/6. Gaia's Embrace. Oh wait, now that has trample? I think we're actually going to be dead here. 18-19 with trample. I don't think I'm supposed to survive this. I didn't even see what I had to ante. Birds of Paradise. I'll probably just replace it with this. Also, why do I only have 39 cards right now? I should have more than that. How many lands do I have again? 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16. My mana curve is low enough that I could probably be perfectly fine. I can probably just get away with running only 16 lands. My mana curve is now definitely low enough that I can get away with that. I'll probably do a second copy of Berserk. Okay, the dungeon moved. The dungeon moved somewhere else after I failed it, so I'll have to find it again. Or get the clue for where it is again. That is not within walking distance. That is simply not within walking distance. Pay the gold, yeah, sure. And yeah, in case you're wondering, I paid the gold, so now I can run up to 4 copies of a card instead of only 3. Deathrite, go. Play a Bloom Tender and attack you for 1. Alright, I'll make him lose 2 lands out of his hand. Play a Death Shadow and say go. Play these. And for now, I'm not going to attack. Nesting Worm. I'll attack with this. This goes unblocked. Oh hey, another Death Shadow. I'll mana drain this. Abrupt Decay the Caryatid. plated slagworm. Oh boy. Living Wish. I kind of want to go into... Maybe I can do Ulamog the next turn. If I can keep the Bloom Tender around. Perhaps. I have a Berserk also. Okay, still not gonna attack with anything because I have Baleful Strix up. Add mana. We're gonna fetch. Cast Ulamog. Target the nesting worms. And go. Fine. Still not attacking though, because clearly. Sure, you can attack, but I have Ulamog to just block. Ulamog can just completely stop this. You done fucked up. Berserk Ulamog. And send this Forest Dragon packing. Or I can take the dungeon clue for the dungeon with the Ancestral Recall in it. No instance allowed. I don't even know where this dungeon is. But I would definitely want to play for an Ancestral Recall, that's for sure. I probably just have to keep dueling to actually have another chance at that dungeon, if anything. Just to maybe get another chance at it, I probably have to keep dueling. Found prosperity, apparently. Might as well actually also try and get some amulets while we're at it. Try and get some amulets while we duel. Nether Fiend guarding... I don't lose anything if I fail. I could get a Phyrexian Altar and some other random rares. At this rate, I probably will be getting those rares. Okay, another of these lacerators, I see. I'm gonna go Living Wish right now, actually. Just, what do I want to go into, exactly? Do I have anything that specifically hates on Vampire Lacerators? I might just grab this, actually, and cast it, like, next turn. Breeding Pool, untapped so I lose more life. Now I got a 4/4 Death Shadow. Oh, right, that's an avatar. So Victim of Night can kill it. Oh, perfect. Gonna 2-for-1 here, the opponent. At that point, I'll just be getting rid of that. Oh, wow. I didn't get rid of that ghoul. Shadow Mage Infiltrator. Hint the Turok. And then we got him here. Right, there's that Vapor Stare. That's not very good. Diamond Mine. Oh, is this where I can just get any card? Yeah, it is. I can just get any card here. I think Diamond Mines, you have to pay for them in amulets, but yeah, I can grab any card here, basically. Yeah, since I'm already in these three colors, I do remember seeing that Leovold was in the game. 4 amulets! I do remember seeing that, yeah, this was in the game. They had some Conspiracy Take the Crown cards in here, including Leovold, Emissary of Trust. That put me down to 2 white amulets. Is this a Crusader, or is this a Paladin, right? Accept tribute for your mercy. I guess I've beaten the Paladins enough times that now they're scared of me. What would you like? A spell from my deck? Anything worth taking? Probably the Berserk. And then just let him keep everything else. Another Fiend attacking Windlast Tower. I still have to find a Crusader, though. Mind Stealer. Change anti-card. I guess we'll duel him anyways, because maybe he'll give me another duplicate card of my choosing. I guess we'll duel him anyways. There's only one card in here that has low enough converted mana cost to hit, so we'll hit that one. Pay 2 life. Preordain. Okay, I see he's not finding any lands. This is gonna make my job really easy. Forest. I'm gonna actually cast a Living Wish now. And kind of have that ready for the next turn. Add mana. Cast a Plated Slagworm and have that ready for next turn. Yeah, tough break I see for the Mind Stealer. I'll take the Dungeon Clue. I'd actually rather go attempt the dungeon than to just take a few cards that... I don't think I need that badly at this point. So what was the clue for the location again? Soul Chant, north of Celestine Shrine. Celestine, I'm close by. but Windlass Tower is under attack. Maybe I should get to that first. Accept tribute for your mercy. I've also beaten enough warlocks that they don't want anything to do with me anymore either. Green amulet. This is another fiend attacking the tower, right? Also, I do really want to put this into my deck. That's going in. Maybe I just take out the Mystical Tutor so I have like more creatures to actually play. I only feel like I really need like one copy of Living Wish anyways. Trade Green Amulet for any creatures. I think first we're just gonna have like a duel to go and deal with. I'm gonna risk that. I don't want to risk changing the ante to something I really don't want to lose. We're gonna try this. It shouldn't be too hard to come across a source of black mana anyways. Deathrite, pass. Okay, there's my black. Black. Add mana, just use one of my fetch lands to get to mana. Okay. So if you target anything I control with a spell or ability, I get to draw an extra card. You try and do anything to my permanents, I just get to keep drawing extra cards. I'm gonna counter the Bad Moon. Another one of these. I might just die to creatures I literally can't block at this point. I don't know. Yeah, I'll draw a card. And I'll gain some life. I still don't know how much time this is gonna buy me. I wouldn't be able to get through. This will just block out anyways. Yeah, the fact that I literally can't block is probably what's just gonna kill me. Oh, maybe not. Assign attackers. I can make my opponents lose life. That's about it, though. Foul Imp. Okay, he's at 5. I was looking at my life total for a second. He's just gonna, like, chump block me. And then I'm just gonna die the following turn, because I cannot block. Yeah, just because I'm dealing with creatures I literally can't block because they all have Shadow. Didn't find enough removal spells to deal with them either. I guess that card that I lost, I'm just gonna go replace it with a kill spell of some sort. This would have come in clutch if I had that card. If I had Echoing Decay, that would have come in clutch. I guess I'll put this back in. I can always just wait until I'm starting to get overwhelmed by my opponent's creatures and then just drop a Damnation. Oh, okay, 2 extra life. So I still have to find a Crusader somewhere. If I want to complete that quest I accepted earlier. I might actually just attempt the Soul Chant Monastery, because I'm like right next to the dungeon anyways. But yeah, no instant spells allowed. I will have to change my deck up to accommodate for the fact I can't play instants in there. Even though I got some pretty good instants, I'd have to take them all out. Yeah, if I want to go in there, that is. Have to take out. Okay, Preordain can stay. The instant cards have to come out. That's a sorcery, that can stay. Okay, apparently I only had like 6 cards that actually had to come out. That's also an instant, so that can't go in the deck either. This too can't go in the deck. I mean, it could, but it would probably just get replaced with a... If I remember correctly, it would probably just get replaced with a basic land, anything that's not legal in the deck. That was also an instant. Okay, Umezawa's Jitte. Whatever, we're just gonna roll. We're just gonna roll with that. So I'm just right next to the dungeon. Celestine Shrine. Yeah, it said the dungeon was just right next to Celestine Shrine. I'm right there. Maybe I gotta go a bit further north. I see it. Memory erosion in effect. A card that just makes me mill 2 cards every time a spell is played. Life loss also carries over, right? Also, there's no way to change this ante. I have to anti-breeding pool. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, they mill 2 cards. Okay, play Drawn On, hopefully it can stick around. Okay, make a kelp token. I am perfectly fine with this. Alright, I already got her down to 8. Gonna cancel this. Okay, something else that flies, I see. I'll let that hit me. I'll take a Baleful Strix to just hide behind. I'll cast the Death's Shadow and pass it back. Sure. She's all tapped out to do that, though. So I should be fine here. I can just attack for lethal next turn easily. Maybe. Palinchron. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe not after that. Opponents lose 2 life. Ghost Ship, which regenerates itself. Okay. I'm gonna go down to 8 life, actually. I guess we'll try to force some blocking here. Okay, that's 2 creatures that fly. I have 6 cards left on my deck, and I'm just kind of being held hostage here by these flyers. Oh, okay. Spire Monitor. Perfect. I'll just kill her with Deathrite Shaman. Alright, now we gotta duel somebody else, and we're starting on 8 life. Starting to think this deck is probably not going to be built for dungeons with starting on the reduced life. Yeah, starting on like lower life totals. This might not actually be built for. This might not be built for this, for dungeons. Okay, I don't know, maybe actually give me a land that I can use. Maybe give me a land I can use before I die. Living Wish into a swamp. I'm desperate. At this point, I'm actually desperate. I'm actually just gonna cast Shrivel, just to kill the 1/1, the 2/1 that he had. Alright, Death's Shadow's gonna be a 7/7. I probably want to actually keep some life at this point. Oh, and a Shadow Mage Infiltrator. All at 16 cards left in my deck. Or we can equip this. So, yeah, let's do that. I'm thinking we'll attack. Just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna gain 2 life also. Echoing Truth. Okay, that's fine. 12 cards in my deck. Why can I not? Oh, I only have like 1 black, that's why I can't cast this. Play another creature and hopefully he'll be fine, hopefully. He's got another one too. -1/-1 something. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna do that again. Here. I could just attack with everybody. Got him. So Sea Dragon, Conjurer this way. Oh boy. There's a lot to take in here. I'm gonna go Conjurer since we had like a decent amount of luck with the other one. Maybe. Maybe I'll need that. Let's handwrite my opponent. Okay, it's basically like the same 3 cards. Understood. I'm gonna shrivel these 2. It's gonna get countered. Damnation then. Sure. 16 cards left in my deck, and I literally can't even get on the board. I'm just trying to get on the board right now. And I can't get on the board right now. Okay, Death Shadow. Death Touch. Let it hit. Yeah, he's just gonna like blow me out with Death Touch creatures. I'm dead. Yeah, the fact that I have to just stay at low life and I'm losing 2 cards off the top of my deck every time I cast a spell. Ooh, that one's gonna be tough. Unless maybe, I don't know, I just take a deck that doesn't rely on just spending so much of the game at a low life total to function well. Let me just replace that Misty Forest, Reinforced, I guess, with another fetch land. Put another fetch land in there to replace it. I have plenty of extra fetch land, so it's all good. That temple's all the way over there, apparently. Okay, but if anything, I probably want to quickly put my deck back together the way it was before. Maybe I will keep this around. Maybe. Okay, that's my mana drain. Those are my berserks. I want instant cards to be not filtered out, but in the list. Let's filter out everything else so I can find my instants quickly. Something else has got to come out here. Question is what? I'll just count my lands again real quick. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So a non-land card's coming out. Alright, I lose the Jitte if I lose the duel. I'll keep this hand. Okay, I can still use this to get to my Overgrown Tomb. Cast a Death Shadow and pass it. Polluted Delta. Another Breeding Pool. Swing for 5. Play another one of these. Berserk. I'll take another dungeon clue. Life loss carries over. Crusade permanently in effect. And I would just be playing for a bunch of the original dual lands. I could beat the Crusader, but I won't actually be able to get back in time to claim the reward, unfortunately. We're gonna have to miss out on that quest, unfortunately. Okay, it's just up here where I need to go right now. Oh, there's a dungeon there, apparently. Can we just try my luck with this dungeon and see how it goes? Yeah, this is the dungeon that had all the dual lands in it. I don't think I want to fight the dragon if I can avoid it. If I can avoid the dragon, we'll avoid the dragon. Had to briefly just step out again. Draw. Play death right. Pass. Ulcerate, so I do lose some life. Okay, at least now my Death Shadow is a 4/4. So should actually be able to start going in for some serious damage real soon anyways. We can cast another, so we will. No blocks, I see. I'll pass. I'll gain some life and then just immediately lose it again. Berserk the Death Shadow here, so more than 8 damage is gonna come in, so he's dead. 12 life on the next duel. Can we get something better than that or no? 15 life on the next duel. Death's Shadow in the next duel. Oh, I start with 15 life. So it's gonna immediately die. It dies immediately. Okay, now there's 2 of these on the field. As long as these rebels just stay on the field, they're just gonna keep making more rebels, and it's like, I'm gonna be going nowhere with this. Holy. Source the plowshares. I still don't know just how much this is actually going to do for me. I still don't know if that's going to be enough. Okay, he seems to be out of rebel cards that he can search out. So he's out of targets with the Ramosian Sergeants. Okay. Can I draw anything that can help me? At this rate, no, I can't. Really. At this rate, it doesn't look like I can. I'm probably gonna get kicked out at this rate. Yeah. I have to block. And they just keep on coming. The hits just keep on coming. Yeah, so after that, now I'm down a perfectly good Baleful Strix after that one. I'm thinking I'd have better luck with the castles at this rate rather than trying to get the dungeon treasures. Seeing how this is going now. Because I'm now down a Baleful Strix. I really want to try my luck with another dungeon. I need to get another dungeon clue, though, and... Okay. Celestine Shrine is down there. 2 blue and 4 colorless to cast. That's a land, so no. Are none of these the answer? Wait, this is a trick question, though. This is 4 generic, a white, and a blue to cast. That's not 4 colorless and 2 blue. That's not a mono blue card. One white and 2 generic. Spiritual Eyes. Okay, so it is then. Oh boy. I don't think I want to try that. I don't think I want to try my luck with that. Yeah, all those white amulets I had earlier, I had so many white amulets and now they're basically all gone. Okay, we're gonna preordain here. Pay 2 life, Death Shadow, go. I see. Ulcerate the Bailiff. Cast Leovold. Knock him down to 14 there. Okay, so that's now a 6/5 trample. I see. I can make him only sacrifice 1 creature, and it's probably going to be the Timberwolves. Exactly. Overwhelming Stampede. That's 12 power now. Let's see. That's 12 minus, that's how much damage? If I go down to 1 life... This will put me down to 1 life. Still have a 6/5 here. With trample, mind you. I think this just straight up kills me. I can't fetch because I'll die from trying to fetch. Yeah, I should have known I played that completely wrong. Yeah, I played that completely wrong there. I'll replace the now missing card with another fetch land. Just replace the Mana Confluence with another missing fetch and just carry on. Alright, I guess we'll do one more duel and then probably call it a day. I do want to actually start thinking about dinner. Okay, that's good. So let's start with... some hand knowledge. 3 forests and an Indrik Stomp Howler. Island Demir Cut Purse, go. Power and toughness each equals the number of creatures you control. So it's currently a 1/1. Okay, plus I get a free draw. And also the trigger from the Jitte, so I'll just use it to kill the Scion of the Wild. There we go. At this rate, this should definitely win me the game. Just at that point, go into a basic swamp. Beacon of Creation. Create a green... 1/1 green insect for each forest you control. I'll probably just do this as many times as I can, since I had several turns where I could just do damage with the Jitte and get... I must have had at least 3 turns where I can just do damage with Jitte. And then I'm gonna Berserk my Dimir Cut Purse as well. 20 power. Oh wait, I have to free Celestine Shrine first. I have to free that first to go claim my reward. Oh, I gotta do another summoner first, because she won't get out of the way. Alright, Lotus into Explosive Vegetation, sure. Starting all these turns ahead, I see. Harmonize, Mox Emerald. Play Jitte, and for now, pass. This is literally the 3rd turn of the game, by the way. Primeval Titan on turn 3. I don't know how I'm supposed to outrace that. Turn 3 Primeval Titan. I can get into Overgrown Tomb with this, right? Where is it? Oh shit, it's in my anti-pile. No, I can't. I was forced to anti it, so I can't, I lose my Overgrown Tomb. I was forced to anti it. Come on, man. I would have just used that to cast the Damnation, and then we still would have been in the game. Still no guarantee I could have won, but it really had to. It had to go like that. But seriously, it had to happen like that. What's the worst that can happen? Besides losing Maelstrom Pulse and Death's Shadow. Okay, at the start, apparently, starts with Fungasaur. So I'm already at 9, and the game's just started. Oh, and Mox Ruby. Ravenous Baboons, which has destroyed one of his own lands. I gotta pay life just to get a creature on the board. Just for him to go and do this. Just for him to do that. Alright, so now I'm back down to 2 copies of Death's Shadow. Back down to 2 now, I see. Of that. Plus I lost a premium removal spell. I'm starting to get a little worried at this point. This is honestly starting to have me a little worried. Just seeing how this has been going lately is starting to worry me a little bit. We'll just do that for now and see who's guarding the Celestine Shrine now. It's another Ape Lord. I'm gonna wager another decent chunk of my deck. Again. This might be a little bit more doable with all that mulliganing. Maybe. Just so I don't, like, die to that bolt. Okay, at least he's down to... Oh, Death's Shadow. If I could just run him down with this, we'll be fine. Mana Crypt. That's a mandatory trigger, right? He has to destroy his own Mana Crypt the way he sequenced that. We're gonna do this untapped. 11 power. Berserk. 22-11 trample. And send the Ape Lord packing. Green cards am I choosing? Let's go. I think I'm gonna grab back my Overgrown Tomb. That Overgrown Tomb, please, just hand me another. Like, either that, or it could have maybe also just been, like, the Maelstrom Pulse that I lost. I don't know, I think I'm also just gonna sell some more cards that I don't believe I'm gonna need right now. I'll sell that. Mirror Sheen. Copy target instant or sorcery spell that targets you. I think that's still a bit too much mana for something like that. As cool as that sounds, still, I'll probably just sell it. Dang. +1/+1 and flying first strike and trample to any creature until end of turn. I like the sound of that, but I'm still gonna sell it. I don't think my deck doesn't really need to sacrifice outlets, so I'll sell off the Phyrexian Altar. Sell off a bunch of my excess swamps while we're at it. Also sell off some excess planes as well. Alright, I got that down to about like 129 cards in my collection. And with that, I'm just gonna call it a day.